Okie dokie, guys, I'm coming back. Thank you so much for waiting. Appreciate it. Had some sandwich and whatnot. I missed the There will be plenty more, I'm sure. Welcome back, Oni-chan. You got stabbed again recently. Not this again. He means that he got an injection of some kind, some sort of, like, from the doctor, like, went to the doctor's office, and they... had to give him a shot. Simon, don't encourage him. You stepped on a big-ass thorn? I get thorns stuck in me all the time from work. Alright, let's show our poem to Monica next. I'm just picking the girls that I like to interact with more. In case it cuts me off and doesn't let me do everybody. Hi, Barbary. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Hey, Uncle T. How you doing? Empowered stabbing. Cat decided it'd be good to climb a tree. That Sight didn't know how to climb down? She, maybe? So you had to go retrieve your cat? I'm always listening. Good but sleepy? Yeah, that's me. You just spoke to my soul. Oh, you want me upside down, Crimson? Alright. If you insist. I don't know where my face is right now. Ah! There you go. Enjoy. Sorry about the internet troubles, Ruby. It's just like visiting Australia, uh-huh. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Balbury. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common. Oh, you want to anti-flip side. Okay. Haha! Get wrecked. Thank you, Uncle T. Barefoot and stepped onto a thorn that came with you. Oh, ow. Yeah. Thorns hurt, man. They're like these tiny, tiny little ones. Oh, those are terrible. Can't have all the blood rushing to my head. Not this head. Ay. Okay. Anyway, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. You want to read into my bosom because it's right here for you, big boy. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. In any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. So instead of hiding your boner behind a cupcake, maybe you could try hiding it behind a brownie or like an ice cream sundae. Maybe you could put your penis inside the ice cream sundae in the place of a banana. Go crazy. Who knows? It's always Australia. Yep, no other place is upside down. Only Australia. Not sure if vest or corset. I mean, these are very tight-fitting clothes. Monica's best girl? I don't hate her. I definitely don't hate her. She's fine. Like to start giving me advice. My version should be a mod pack. You're choosing poor food for hiding boners. I know, that's the point. I did. I captured her spirit. That's the best way to find this kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Unless you want to bring your boner out from behind whatever sort of baked goods that you've decided to hide it behind and get a favorable reaction. You want them to call out the boner from behind the cupcake. Say, "Come here, boner. I won't hurt you." What am I on about? Okay. Look at my boobs again. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Keep at it, A+ content. Yeah! Pokes the boner out with food. It works with me, too. It's like, feed me. That's the quickest way to my loins, is to just give me food. That's why Kit, as my wife, sent me all of those snacks. Because I'm spoiled. It's because she wants my loins! No, I'm kidding. It's just because she's a really good friend and she does spoil me. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Is she looking in a glory hole? Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. Vagina! That startled me.
Unicorn.
Unicorn! I was like, what the hell kind of pronunciation is that for vagina? I forgot that Thank you so much, Dad Joke. Oh god, that's so good. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot that I put on, like, the turn bad words into cute words, into, like, nice words, which I don't know why, I don't remember why I did that. I think I did it on purpose just to test it out once, and we thought it was too funny, so I kept it. Totally forgot that I did that, but apparently vagina's a naughty word. So the alert is me just yelling, vagina! And then Bit Lady goes, unicorns. Oh, thank you so much, Dad Joke, for that cheer. That was really funny, and it startled me. Did I compare myself to a boner? I have a poem to read you guys. It's not really a poem. I'm gonna read it to you. Okay, ready? No one's ready. So this is from a February day in 2017. It is a pinned message in the main Discord channel. We have a community member named Dongs for Thee. And me and Dongs decided to write a little something. And so it started with him saying, "The Donger, its turgid tumescence twinkling in the twilight, girded himself for battle." And we had a laugh about that. And then we did this. "Shall I compare thee to a raised dong?" That was him. And I said, "Thou art more veiny and more rigid." And he said, "Rough spasms do shake the frenulum and the taint." And I said, "And spilling seed hath too short a date." Yes, we turned Shakespeare into something about dicks. Because it's too good. And I thought it was so funny that I pinned those messages. But that's what I thought of. Comparing thee to a boner. "Shall I compare thee to a raised dong? Thou art more veiny and more rigid. Rough spasms do shake the frenulum and taint, and spilling seed hath too short a date." So, that's how we roll. Joke's on you, Shakespeare's already about dicks. It is. I don't think that specific sonnet was, but I could be wrong. I'm not a Shakespeare expert, that's for sure. A new D&D item idea, portable glory hole. I'm down with this. Yeah, Shakespeare is already about dicks. I know Shakespeare's super filthy. Alright. You know what else we do in here? What? What else do we do in here? Late to the party. I know, luckily for you, I don't read chat in order. Gonna head off, read something, thanks to the stream. Queen of the Dongs and Holes, thank you. That's quite the title. Thank you, Bear, for being here and hanging out. I hope you have a wonderful sleep and a great rest of your day. And I will see you another time. Cleopatra had a lot of mentions of pork swords. I don't remember that. Most sonnets were just straight up lewds. Oh, a lot of them were. You can't do the solo right now. Why not? Is it blocked? It's still there. Do you not have 10k? We get 100k. Why won't it let you do it? You should be able to. I'll just do it anyway. It says something about you changing the requirements. Alright, let me just check that real fast, because you should be able to do that whenever you want. Because all I did was change the name of it. It shouldn't have... It's enabled. It costs 10k. You're not required to enter text. It just says... I just changed it to wood flute. Skip rewards, limit redemption. None of that is on. Okay. Well... I just saved it. We'll see if that works, and if not, I'll just do it for you anyway, and you can spend the points later. How about that? And in the meantime, we will talk to Monica. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Still says harmonica on your end? Holy cannoli. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. And anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who wants to harm Monica? Get out of here. Let's show our poem to... I guess Natsuki. Whatever. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. You just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute. Oh, so basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? Yes, please. Can you smack my booty? Smack my booty, please! Alright, Simon, wood flute solo. That's right, we might even make it the second poem. Hey! I travel at my own pace. I love it. Sour Patch, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. I hope you enjoy your welcome. Meerkat dance to toot. Hey, Magic Card Trader, welcome. Maleth, welcome as well. It's better than the game, though. I'm enjoying our tangents. Put that flute behind a short round muffin. Yes. What kind of muffin? Ooh, you know what would be really good? Cranberry and chocolate chip. I actually fucking love cranberry muffins, but also chocolate. Someone get on that. Someone make that. I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly! Wow, There's a flute in this! Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Strawberry and white chocolate? Ooh, I'd go for fucking any muffin right now. And I mean, I would go for eating any muffin. Don't make it dirty. I curse a lot, okay? I didn't mean I would like to have sex with a muffin. As much as I've been talking about hiding my boner behind various desserts, I don't mean sticking my bits in it. Ooh, go bake something and then email it to me so that I can eat it. Gonna combine a cranberry bagel with a chocolate chip bagel at work tomorrow. Oh. Oh, I do. I like lemon poppy seed. You prefer Natsuki's poems? I don't. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Aw, we're so nice. We actually had a nice thing to say for once. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, that didn't hit me hard, unless you were talking about the cement that a person would hit if they're trying to fly. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I didn't get that at all. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Like a human splatting onto the concrete because they can't actually fly. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. You don't usually bake alone. I wish I didn't have to cook or bake alone. I wish I didn't have to do it at all. I want someone else to do it. Want to know what the word for what? What is sploshing, dare I ask? What have you uncovered? Gonna get a pack of those mini muffins to cover my nips. Cover those nip naps with the mini muffins. Tried something with that poem and I think it works. Read it in angry hip-hop-y fire-spitting rhythm and intensity. Sure. Pan fry everything right now because it's faster. Yeah, that's all me, is just forever doing things quick and easy.
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Bowbery!
Eh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer.
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Bowbery poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You can keep that. You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's like I said before, Bowbery. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Gonna lurk for a bit? Alright, enjoy the lurk. Yay, I'm a vague, unrefined person with no understanding of herself and her own personality. Yeah. Every character in this game right now is a trope. I'm a trope. Yuri is a trope. Natsuki's a trope. Sayori's a trope. Monica is so bland, I don't even know if I can call her a trope. She's just like, I'm nice and I do things. I make an effort. I'm like, okay. I'm a trope. You're a trope. He's a trope. We're all tropes, yeah. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? And that will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine,
The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyesy wisies. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
God, she's so fucking vapid. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. We got a horny jail on the field. Flag on the field. Uncle Travis is going to horny jail. Natsuki and Sayori write like you do. Oh, we're already in horny jail. There's no jail in this lewd-ass chat. Are you kidding me? I love penis vagina. Suck it, suck it, suck it hard. I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Well, I guess I look forward to it. I'll give you a twat list. I love femurs. Oh my gosh. The chat is horny jail. These quotes are good. The fuck is a twat list? I was trying to say plot twist, and I accidentally said twat list. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out that nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Balbury did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Balbury liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... Ooh. You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Balbury appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Damn! Go, Yuri! Stand up for yourself, girl! Ooh!
Minna, daijoubu?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Balbury started showing up.
Natsuki?
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Balbury? She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Balbury.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Balbury?
Well... Yes, Natsuki is supposed to be Jessie from Team Rocket. Yeah! That was my inspiration. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Because anime. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! I kinda just wanna... like... You love this shit? Hey, Rippo, how you doing? This voice acting is perfect for horny jail. I would like... So I don't know if Sayori is gonna say they both have merits, because I do believe that, like, honestly. I think there's... both can be effective. And neither is inherently better than the other, but I liked Yuri's poem a lot better. Work tried to call me in again, told him I have stuff to do tonight, like not being at work. Nice! I don't know, I mean, we're just a horny boy. I'm just a horny boy. I need no sympathy, unless you are a girl in a skirt with boobies, and you like my boner. Any way you give me, boners is alright with me. With me. Dum dum do 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 boners. Boner just killed the mood. We were reading poems about sadness or something. And I got really hard 'cause girls. Boner. Club had just begun. And you've gone ahead and thrown it out in front of the cupcake. Boner! Ooh, ooh, woo! Didn't mean to make you cry. If Boner's not back again this time tomorrow. Carry on, carry on. 'Cause boners from a teenage boy don't really matter. Do, 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 do. Oh boy. And in a yurt? I mean, I'm not gonna look down on you if you live in a yurt. Say double down on the person you can give a chance with, right? Although that's not how I go about things in real life. That's how I go about things in anime. Ooh, woo. Thanks, Swervy. Boner. Ooh, woo. Didn't mean to make you cry. Except for that I did, because that's what you want. Oh, I guess it's called spitting in colloquialisms. Okay, I'm gonna move on now. Hey, Calamity Tiger, how you doing? Let me save. Okay. I want to see if Sayori actually helps me, or if that treats it like siding with Sayori. Because what I would do is what I said, and just... Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless and I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Balbury. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, but it's a club. We should all discuss this as a club. Gotta figure out how to quote this. Okay, Simon. Boner Rhapsody. Ooh, panini. Thanks. Thanks, Simon. Appreciate that. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Ite-te-te-te-te. Onegai shimasu. Yamete! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. That's exactly what I wanted to say. Thank you. Sayori's actually useful. Good job. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Tell me more. Are they also pillowy or more firm? Sayori. Show Bobs. You know what? I will show you my boobs. You ready? Wraith Dagger said so. It's time to get it going. Ready? Here we go. Oh, wrong screen. Oh shit, I ruined it. Ah! Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never run around and desert you. There you go. There are my boobies. They are jaunty. They are jobbling from left to right. They're free and natural. And they're just really thrilled to be here. Better than you were hoping for. Good. They are the best boobies on Twitch. Yes. Thank you. These are... The boobies are the favorite boobs of everyone here. There we go. I hope you enjoyed that. How do they compare to Yuri's? I'm sure these are quite firm, but also soft around the outside. I'd like to put my face into them. Because it's probably soft. Did you switch scenes? Yeah, I did. They're very jaunty, yeah. Alright, Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. I'm really glad that Yuri kind of broke out of the shy trope a little bit. And like the overly apologetic thing. And like actually fucking stood up for herself. That makes me like her way more. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. 'Cause I'm a pleb! Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. With my boobs. I have eyeballs where my nipples should be. Take good care of her, okay? Black Ghost, hello and welcome. I would hate to see herself get hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. And for my wink wonk to do wink wonk things. Suddenly Keyhole makes a lot more sense. Oh, Keyhole tops! I was thinking the poem that she wrote about the hole in the wall. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Balbury, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Eyeball nipples or mouth nipples? Oh god. What? No! 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 Balbury! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Ew, 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 no, 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 chat, stop, chat, no, chat, bad. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Balbury, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun! Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. The boner kind! Oh, look! I love it! Jester, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. This is your meerkat. Welcome dance. Do 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 do. Can tell the stream will on my boners. Hell yeah. Had to get some work done, come back to mouth nipples. Oh, there's been a lot, Brett. You've missed a lot of questionable things here. After the horny gulag. Ew, a nipple on somebody's tongue. Stop it. Chat. No. Mouth were there instead of nipples. No, stop. All of you stop. No, no. No, no, no. Stop. Alright. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Horny! Me, horny, need boner near girl! Well, that's gonna be me when I get out of quarantine. Need boner near girl! As if I'm not already. Thanks, guys. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. That said, I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. It's poem time. Vertigo, climax, heart, ocean, universe extreme, uncontrollable desire, crimson, laugh. We're gonna go hard on the lust today. Desire. Festers. Play, clumsy, shiny, milk. Ew! I don't want to go desire milk. I don't, no, 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 no. Hurt! My boner hurts! It hurts! Almost sounded like the Pokemon rap. Perfect. Yeah. Feather. Ooh, desire feather. I think desire landscape is about as thirsty as we can get. Kidding. Didn't start with climax. You can't start with the climax! You can't start with climax! Alright, play. Nibble! Oh shit! Bliss, pleasure. Nibble. Agonizing. Feather, desire, nibble. Not desire, feather, nibble. This is so lewd! Do it! Just do it! Waterfall! Waterfall! Get a waterfall in them panties! That's how we like to do it! Waterfall in the panties, then I know that you're ready for the sexy times! Get a waterfall in the panties! And then I'll get out my desire feather! Go tickle tickle! I don't know why that voice is happening. When are you coming out with your new hit single? You know, I should make this a second single. Because we wrote a song, Brett. I actually wrote a song that is just as strange. Not nearly, it's not lewd. It's pinned in the Discord if anyone wants to hear it. I also have 2 songs that I actually like wrote kind of on purpose. It's like a rock song from the 50s. Contamination, lucky! Defeat, secret of charm, kitty, dream breath, pure ambient. I guess we'll go lucky. Getting lucky. If this stream is any indication, I think we'll have a new water crisis due to the thirst that will be unleashed. I swear, I keep saying this, that I think the rate of STIs getting transmitted is going to go up when quarantine's over. I'm not even kidding. Hop, forgive, hopeless, cry, daydream, grief, disown, imagination, bouncy. I mean, I can make some of these dirty. None of these are dirty, though. Maybe bouncy. Cry. Yeah, I think we gotta go with cry, but like... You know, anime style. Not like actual tears. Depends what... There's a lot! There's a lot that we could do here. Hopeless. I've read too many romance novels. Like, all of this can be dirty. Like, this word totally is in the middle of a sex scene. In a romance model. Model? Novel. Better go up. I mean, hopefully people just have safe sex and not transmit STIs to each other. But people are fucking dumb. So I'm assuming that the stats are gonna go up. Boomers 2.0. I'm gonna go with cry. Peace, alone, giggle, infallible, spinning, chocolate games, vivid, sunset, raindrops. I guess we'll go giggle. Alone is not what we're going for here. Headphones time, Valentine's sweet, pink. Kiss! Kissu! Bed. Cheeks. Embrace. Embrace. Warm. My brain is filling in so many blanks here. I'm like, warm is so lewd. It is though. Awesome cheer, essence, explode, passion, no passion. Sticky. Whisper, amazing, socks. Anime question, lipstick, little, incapable, adventure, death. If we're talking the little death, sticky death. Whisper. Do we go sticky whisper or sticky death? You make horny jail feel much less alone. It's this game. I can't help it. Yes, recent experience has shown people are really good at not transmitting preventable infections. Stop! It's too real! What? Whatever would make you think people are dumb? Certainly not current events, that's for sure. Yeah. People are fucking dumb and people are dumb fucking. That also is true. STCR? Suck that. All I can think of is suck that creature's rump. Or suck that cum right, which is really dirty. Okay, so... Uh-oh. 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 Sticky lipstick. Oh god. I'm in a place today. Oh, this game just put me in. I'm just leaning so hard into this. I'm like horny teenage boy. That's, you know, not unfamiliar with at least one of those things. I can elaborate on what it is. You can't until the year's over? What? What war? Just normal things in here. Nobody making sticky socks. We would have picked that if we picked alone. I think we're gonna pick sticky amazing whisper death. I kind of wish it would let us have all of the words and then pick ones in a specific order. Anyway. Turn on the foot cam. Glecta's already on that on the other site. That's Glecta. I gotta just gleh, 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 gleh. Anyway. We're gonna go with death. Sticky death. Boop! Dark, effulgent, boop, vanilla, journey. Afterimage, excitement, lust. Let's make it super obvious. Lust. Misfortune, doki doki, happiness, pain, peaceful, vivacious. Rainbow. Heartbeat in my dick. Nightgown. That's what you clean up with when you're done. Shit! I am so in a mood today! Game, what have you done? My screen is stuck. Oh no. How? Why? It's changing for me. Question mark? Let me just switch scenes and come back. Thank you. Apparently it's still borked. Whisper amazing socks. I'm onto meager anxiety jumpy blah 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 blah. And the little characters are not. Hang on. Let me unclick this and click it back. Okay. Well that's not working. So let's get to the end of the poem and I'll save and we can restart the game. So I'll just read them all out to you. Sorry, thank you for letting me know. So we have meager, anxiety, jumpy, poof, treasure, sugar, together, determination, skirt, or childhood. And I think what I just said was lust. Lust, together, sugar. Holiday, misery, sadness, anger, fun, massacre, fantasy. Fear, shame, precious, fantasy. Sensation, vibrant, disarray, hope, entropy, vitality, pout, puppy, unending beauty. Sensation. Okay, yeah, it's super broken. Let me save the game and we'll restart. So I just overwrote the save, let's quit, and we'll just restart it, and hopefully that'll do it. And boot the game back up. Oh, XSplit. Yeah, it might not be XSplit. I mean, it's working fine now. That was weird. Whatever.
Doki doki.
Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. There we go, we're back. It changed fine for you? It was stuck what I was seeing on XSplit. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Balbury!
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. I thought this was a nipple showing. It's just her blazer straining over those titties. See what you want to see. Called out B-Schwab? I know, right? Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Balbury to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Did I just... Look. I love it.
I didn't mean that.
Just Monica, okay. Greg rules, okay? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Do-do-do-do-do. Here's a meerkat dance. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I almost said something entirely different. Hashtag see what you want to see. That's part of what my tattoo means. See what you want to see, hear what you want to hear.
I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
With that pointed look towards me.
Isn't there? Naruto-kun? Isn't there? Please, also, I'm going to stick my arms behind me so that you can just see my blazer. Ah!
Okay, anyway. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes.
So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Quap. Did she just get spanked? Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
What was...
A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution!
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Oishii.
Okay, anyway. Like, just camera too high. I know, that's on purpose. Cameras shouldn't do drugs. Get out of here, bud. Requires power tools to get undressed, lol. Natsuki is the only one who looks remotely like she might be wearing real clothes. I mean, Sayori's... It's just the blazer hugging her sides when it's not buttoned. That's unrealistic. This is realistic, though. Like, that's how fabric would lay if you had giant fucking titties like that. Trust me. Like, this is definitely too small of a shirt for her. You see how it's pulling and gathering like that? If your clothes, like, are pulling to such an extent that it's making, like, little ripples like that, that means it's too small and you need a bigger size. Or you need to get it tailored down. To be, like, for real for a second. Welcome back, that thing. Not sure it would be that form-fitting. Trust me. It wouldn't wrap under the boob unless it was tailored. Yeah, it would. Okay, yeah, but you're right, Kyla. It probably wouldn't wrap too... it wouldn't pull just under the boob. Like, this would probably be pulling open like this. It wouldn't be a straight V. It would look more like this, because it would be pulling open that way. And then the gathers would probably be behind, like, on side boob. We both science class. It's talking about garments. A push-up blazer. Yeah, it would need to have another button right here to pull like that. You're right. Underwire blazer. Like, I want my clothes to fit like this. Actually, most of the clothes I wear are... That's why I complain about those baggy shirts that I have all the time. I have very few shirts that actually fit me, but all of my sweaters are fitted, so they're not tight to the point where they're getting stretched or that, you know, that they're too tight like this. They're not getting gathered like this. But my sweaters fit the way this blazer does. Or like her and her vest. So I guess this vest is the most realistic, and everything except for right here at the center of the chest on the blazer is realistic on Yuri. And this is also realistic. Anyway, she just like came everywhere. I gotta just Sayuri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayuri gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Aw, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayuri off of her. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. I would slap a bitch. You try to you eat my food? Oh no. I would slap her hard. Be like, don't you fucking dare take my food. No! You don't go after my food like that. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouth full, Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't too worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Ah, I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool, Kakoi!
I would potentially get backhanded from taking a frozen faux chicken nugget. Don't fuck with my food, even if it is a frozen nugget. Speaking of food, Uncle T is going to have dinner. Thank you so much for being here. Eat good food, and we'll see you later. Football lesbians? Sure. That would make a good visual novel.
You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That sounds so cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so?
In that case, I won't let you down, Balbury. Monica smiles sweetly and thrusts her chest in our bonery direction. I didn't mean to mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Bitch, it's not like cookies take that long to eat. It's really the skirt flip. I mean, that's some, like... You gotta have some hip thrusting action to get a skirt to fling up like that when you're leaning forward. So, you gotta, like, thrust your hips forward and then stick your chest out. That's... I'll have to practice that move and report back to see if it's even humanly possible. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Balbury? Balbury?
Sorry, I want to take a bite of my sandwich. I'm hungry. And we were just talking about cookies. Yeah, localized low gravity field. That's totally it. She has a little string behind her that she can tug to make her skirt frisk. Okay, alright. Sayori suddenly comes up to me.
I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with me?
Supplies? What for?
Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks.
Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon.
Ah, are you going with Balbury to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him.
Aww, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay?
Okay. Ready, Balbury?
Yep, let's go. She said pipe cleaners, but then it would always just be flipped up like that. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature.
Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry.
Is that so?
Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance.
A performance? Of what kind?
everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems.
Ah, that sounds kind of dull.
Balbury! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland.
Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that.
You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know.
Ah, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self.
Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Yeah, I guess so. You put a triangle after a person's name, it's a way of saying they're cool in Japanese internet slang, because triangle in Japanese is sankake, and with a name sounds like Monica Sankake. What's kake? Creepy Christopher Lee bouncing on the screen. He likes poetry. Kake is a way of saying cool. Like kakoi, just a different form. Ah, gotcha. Okay. I'd never heard that before.
I'm so excited! The festival's going to be so much fun!
Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again.
Hey, Balbury! This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission.
The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. Yeah. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow.
Let's see what we have in here. Crayons!
Okay guys, how do you say that word? I obviously say crayons, but do you say crayon? Do you say it like one syllable or two syllables? Or do you say something else that I'm unaware of? Important update that has nothing to do with anything. I installed a thing to my Echo that does respond to pull my finger, and it'll rip one, then politely ask me if I want another. That's so funny. Balbury seems like he can't decide whether he feels like Sayori seems like a child or actually makes him happy. I mean, you can have a friend that has childlike qualities, but I definitely would not want to romance them. Wait, all of chat says crayon? Am I the only one that says crayon? What? I did not expect chat to be so one-sided. Wait, Simon. Yeah, cran like cranberry. Crayon. These are crayons. You color with crayons. Brown. Never heard that. Oof, Grave Taunter, no thank you. Simon, how come you can't answer those? I'm surprised you didn't, you're keeping to your word, War. I see that. What region are you from? I'm from Manhattan. And I normally pronounce things mostly like my mom, who's from Utah. But I don't say een. She says een. Like swimming, reading. It's not quite as strong as... It's not always that super consistent, but just for example. You knew that would be the answer? Yeah, because it's in one of the rules to not do that, so please don't do that. I don't like it. Once they're asked, I literally don't know how I've been pronouncing these words my whole life because we're discussing it. Is Cran either a Utah or Manhattan thing? I don't know. I'm from Arizona and I seem to be the only person who says Cran with one syllable. Oh, okay, so Mama Meat Boy's with me. I think I cran. Alright, so me, Simon, and Mama Meat Boy say cran. UK is crayon. Yeah, everyone else is saying crayon. I'm unfortunately in Utah. Maybe it's a Utah thing. Maybe it's a Utah thing. I don't say een though. I got out of that one. I don't know why. Mostly you can't tell where I'm from based on my accent. I just have a generic American accent. Interesting. I'm really surprised that pretty much everywhere except for everyone except for me, Simon, and Mama Meat Boy says crayon. Crayon? Like, it doesn't sit right in my mouth. I don't like it. I don't mind hearing it. Like, hearing other people say crayon does not bother me. But, like, I can't say it. They're crayons. They're crayons! They're the best brand, too! Crayola crayons! Can't tell where I'm from based on my accent because I was born better and didn't grow up with the accent of my area. Yeah, but you still say weird shit. That's, oh my gosh. Okay, I need to see this. I need to see this article. How do you pronounce crayon? 2 syllables. Crayon. 2 crayon. I don't see how the how the red and the blue are different. Because I would pronounce AHN the same as AWN, where the second syllable rhymes with dawn. Crayon, dawn. Is it on? Are they saying like on? Like if I'm from Boston, crayon? I got a crayon. And then you have crayon, which is like dawn. 1 syllable, crayon, which is literally where? Wisconsin! It's specifically northwest Wisconsin. That's strange. Where the fuck did Utah get crayon from? And then yellow is, I pronounce this the same as crown? That's bizarre. I've never heard that in my life. I also am having a hard time seeing this image. I can't even see where any of the yellow is. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Philadelphia with the yins. Yin's crowns! You're gonna use Yin's crowns to draw something! I don't know how they talk. I can't, like, actually do an accent. Like, ran? Crayon. 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 That just kind of sounds like southern. I was drawing with my crayons. Like you're saying crayon, but it's 2 syllables because you're southern and you draw shit out.
I was just drawing with my crayons in my coloring book.
In the commercial, they say crayon. I don't know why I say crayon. Where did crayon come from? I don't have anybody in my family from Wisconsin. I know you say weird shit because you're northern. Crayon. I've only ever heard crayon and crayon. I've never heard crown or crayon. That's weird. But apparently, like, a huge part of not only the South, but like everywhere else in the northern or the eastern half of the country says crayon. That's so weird. Been saying crayon for the last 3 minutes. Maybe I just crayon. Who knows? I think there might not be any enough to be noticeable yellow on the map because this image looks might be from a larger article. Yeah. I just want to, yeah, I can't tell where exactly that's from. That's really really fascinating though. There's a book that I saw in I'm blanking out on it. The big bookstore in Portland. I can't think of the name right now. What is it? Found the original. Okay, good. Excellent. From boners to crayons. Yep, that's Electa stream. Yeah, I don't see green. Oh, green is. Oh, that's caramel. Caramel or caramel? I say caramel. I asked this the other day, and I don't know if anybody answered me. I don't remember. I use both interchangeable, use both, but the two have different meanings. What? Okay, that doesn't exist. But this reminds me, there's a book that's called... I don't remember. Like How Americans Talk or something like that. And it's full of maps like this and weird words and interjections of like, this word is said here in this. It's full of stuff like this, and I thought about getting it because we talk about this all the time. Sit. Sit. Set. See. See? Who the fuck says see? Or other. That's so weird. For whatever reason, it's a Bowie knife in Texas and DC. Bowie knife. I have seen this word in print, but I have no idea how to pronounce it. I like that that's an option. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted. Americans can't even agree on how to pronounce crayon. I see the green now, yeah, but I don't see the yellow. I'm surprised there's not more crayon. I'm shocked there's not more crayon. I don't see crown anywhere. But I do see crayon, which is weird. Crayon? I got my crayon here. And then crayon, which is the only other version I've actually heard. The South is the only place, well, where you'll try to call your lawyer instead of your lawyer. That's so weird. That's so weird! And that is bright red. That's like the most... It's not just a Electa thing, it's also a Simon and Mama Meat Boy thing. You say caramel, I say caramel. My mom was from the Midwest and she says pop and it drives you insane. I say soda. I remember being in Europe and people would tell me in Germany and Switzerland that they were frustrated because they were considered fluent English speakers but couldn't understand my dialect. That's funny. Back in elementary, I always just said Crayola. That's funny.
Cray crayon.
There's like maybe some yellow in the lower part of South Dakota. I can't see that at all. I believe you. I just can't see it. And then here's the, what words do you use to address a group of 2 or more people? You guys. You. Which I don't even see that. Y'all. You all. They don't have yins on here though. Which is... Wait. Mayonnaise? Wait, is this another crayon situation? Who says mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. That sounds so weird. I don't say mayonnaise. I say mayonnaise. This is blowing my mind! I say mayonnaise. You hear crown here in Baltimore. That's strange. Crayon Royal. Yeah, but you don't have a southern accent, Wormy. I'm not in the South and I still call a lawyer? Really? That's weird. Fizzy drinks? Is that earlier your first quote? Oh, JP stalls. I use y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too much of a New Yorker. I can't go y'all. If I'm mayonnaise, you say mayonnaise. So the two they have mayonnaise and they have mayonnaise, which I've heard, but I don't say that. I say mayonnaise. I say it, I have a mix. I say mayonnaise. I don't say mayonnaise. Oh no, we do this all the time, Kyla. Don't worry about it at all. This is typical talking about like linguistics and pronunciation and stuff. This is totally classic lecta content. You say mayonnaise? I say mayonnaise. I'm the only person who says mayonnaise. I gotta call my parents after this and be like, how do you call the white stuff that's made out of like eggs that you put on a sandwich? Or like, what do you put on a sandwich? Turkey sandwich. And then say mayonnaise. But then I have to hear how they say it. Just call it mayo. I do say mayo. Don't get me started on Swahili, that's true. Orange, yeah. Orange is one of those where some people say orange. Sometimes my grandma says orange. You probably say it like y'all. Hello, y'all. How are you doing? Actually, that's probably not your accent at all. It's fine! I say orange as if it rhymes with syringe, but with a different inflection. Orange. Whipped egg yolk. Sandwich? Sandwich. There's a D there. I know some people that do pronounce mayonnaise, which is baffling to me. I've definitely heard mayonnaise. I've definitely heard mayonnaise. That looks like that's very much a New York City thing. But I don't say mayonnaise, so where did I get mayonnaise from? You say mayonnaise! Okay, I'm not alone! Me and Brett say mayonnaise! I'm not Oliver Twist. Are you sure? Boners to crayons to creamy white stuff, yeah. There's other ways to say orange? Yeah, people say orange. Pretty sure TV is why I speak the way I do. My parents have heavy foreign accents, that's fair. Why is it called mayo though? Because it's an abbreviation. I'm not even saying that saying mayonnaise is wrong. I mean, hell, I quote I mean, who doesn't quote Patrick from SpongeBob? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I just don't say it like that. I say mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, mayonnaise, we're going down here, we're going on the sandwich. It's mayonnaise, mayonnaise. Apparently I'm from the tiny part of the US that says hoagie. Yeah, that's a whole different one. And then pecan. I say pecan. There's a lot of different ways to do this though. Pecan? Pick-on. That's weird. I don't know about pick-on. Pecan. Pecan. Oh, pecan. I never thought of it as pick. Pecan. Pecan. I definitely say pecan. 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 Pecan or pecan. I've never heard pecan. I say pecan. I never thought of it as like urinate container pecan. The heathen ring. Hey! Let me keep my mayonnaise. Is it actually common for New Yorker to call everybody chief? Never have I ever. Echo says mayonnaise! Yes! Good job, Echo! Pecan dis nut. Everyone in the Midwest calls it pop. Northeast and West Coast call it soda. The South is really into brand loyalty. Yeah. That's the weirdest thing that I've come across in my life. That every soft drink is a Coke. In some places in the South. I'm just like, what are you thinking? No. Pea cone? Your grandma says prick-on? Oh, honey, would you like some prick-ons? What is that, Granny? You say pecan, alright. Now try to eat an ice cream cone? I would. I don't care what you call it. I'm eating ice cream. The tiny lobsters. I call them crawfish. Or crayfish. I guess I do both. Definitely not crawdad though. That's... I always thought that was as being southern, but I guess it's not. Crawdad. Crayfish. No, I guess I call them crayfish. But I've heard crawfish enough. I have no words for this critter. I love these. Say both. Yeah, I guess I swap back between crayfish and crawfish, but I think I say crayfish. Even if it's written with a W, I still say it crayfish. Alright, enough of this. I have to focus on my next work task. Alright, Kyla, thank you so much for being here and hanging out. Maybe we'll get back to the game soon. Oh, we gotta talk about syrup. Apparently some people say syrup. I say sir, as in like, hello, sir. Sir. Sear. Or syrup. Who the fuck says syrup? Hello, I'd like some syrup on my pancakes. On my buttermilk pancakes. Syrup. Sih? With a short I like that? I'd like to get some syrup on my pancakes, otherwise I won't eat them. I also like to have syrup on my waffles. Wait, multiples of you say syrup? Syrup. Syrup. Weird. I prefer tree blood. Tree jizz. Syrup. I'm halfway between sear and sir. Sea-rip. I say syrup like Lecta does. Okay. Syrup. I say syrup like stirrup without the T. Yeah! And this one's great, the sub. What do you call the long sandwich that contains cold cuts, lettuce, and so on? A sub. Or, unless you're in a small bit of Pennsylvania, then you say hoagie. And like, maybe there's a couple of people, I guess Long Island? Is that Long Island that has it as a hero? Yeah, bubbler, okay. So, I call it a water fountain. I understand drinking fountain, but it's a water fountain. I first heard bubbler in Wisconsin. And the reason for that is because the first brand of water fountains or drinking fountains was bubbler. They were made by bubbler. So it's like calling tissues Kleenex. You say it more like serp? Serp. Southern Ontario, gonna be pretty close to Minnesota. Yeah. Oh yeah, Minnesotans, they talk all sorts of funny. Hard cart? I've never heard of a hard cart. Hand cart. Yeah, definitely hand cart. Hand cart. Dolly I've started using, again, Wisconsin. But yeah, it's a water fountain. I say water fountain, but bubbler is because of... That's the brand. That's what I learned. Because I was like, what the fuck is a bubbler? It's a drinking fountain. Water fountain. It's like, oh. Oh yeah, the one about shoes. Rubber-soled shoes worn in gym class for athletic activities. It's tennis shoes. Sneakers. I call them sneakers, or just shoes. Gym shoes. It's weird. Do you hide the hard cart behind a cupcake? You guys called it a drinking fountain? Yeah, well, running shoes are very specific to me. Sneakers are trainers, that's true, in England. Sneakers. West Coast is really into their freeways. Highway. Freeway has limited access, no stoplights. That's so specific. Rain with sun is shining. Anyway. Okay, for the last one, I will say the last one is gonna be, how do you pronounce the name M-A-R-Y, the word happy, M-E-R-R-Y, and the word, to become a spouse, M-A-R-R-Y. We have, all three are the same, Mary, Mary, and Mary. We have Mary and Mary are different. Mary is different. All three are different, which is Mary, Marry, and Mary. That's a very New York thing. I was in linguistics class once, and the teacher was like, oh, you can tell someone's from New York because they're gonna say marry, Mary, and Mary. And I was like, I don't fucking say that. I say Mary, Mary, and Mary. Sometimes I say Mary a little bit different, but usually they're all three the same. And then Mary and Mary are the same, but Marry is different. I'm doing it so that you guys know what I'm saying. But like the name and wedding are the same. Mary, like happy is different, is very much like small parts of the Northeast. Or no. Wait, I don't even see where that is. That's blue. I was thinking all three are different. Mary, Mary, and Marry. Whereas Mary and Mary are the same, and marry is different. It's weird. I say Mary, Mary, Mary. Most of the US says Mary, Mary, Mary. Walking shoes and lifting shoes are trainers. Call them tackies. Hey, Bread. Anyway, I know we just went on a huge tangent, and I'm totally fine with that. Now back to crayons! Or apparently crowns. Or crayons. Or, what was the last one? Crayon. That one's just fucking weird. Mary, the name, and Mary wedding are the same. Mary sounds similar with a slight E. That's kind of how I do it too. But it's mainly once I started reading out loud a lot. I think like streaming, I started saying Mary. Like, well, I have to like really focus on it. They're usually just all the same. Mary, Mary, Mary. Missed part of this, I'm weighing in with my Canadian news. Apparently most of chat says crayon, and it's just me and Simon and Mama Meat Boy that say crayon. Not cranny, no! Alright, anyway, they're the best brands. They're kind of dirty though. Wink wonk. Sari starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color! Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Kya! Sari bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh, that's such a me move. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Let me help you pick those up, slowly. It's stuck again! Aw, shit. Startled me. It doesn't like it when I alt-tab, huh? Alright, I'll quit. Thank you. Alright, let's boot the game back up. The alert startled me. Sorry for startling. No, it's okay, it's okay. Content. How do you say crayon? Boners! Let's get back into being super hornball. Also, I'm gonna need to take a break soon to, again, bathroom water. And I need to turn my fan on in the other room because it's supposed to get up to 82 degrees, so it's starting to get too warm. Clitoris? Clitoris? Or clitoris? I've heard clitoris. I say clitoris. With clit as the emphasis. Clitoris. But I had a teacher in high school for health class and I hated her. She said clitoris. And I was like, oh god, I hate you. I never heard of no clitoris though. I never heard nothing about no clitoris, but especially not any clitoris. I'm imagining, oh my gosh, I'm imagining, you know, like terracing in like landscaping where it's like stair steps. I'm imagining that just made of clits. I heard boners and it brought me back. Good. Pretty sure it's a dinosaur name. Hey Leaf, this whole stream has been the right time, honestly. Taking advantage of the places / channels that can be wild and not get banned. Do it! I'm totally down with that. Clit wrists? That's... You'd never be able to play a video game because your wrist would be like resting on shit all the time. You'd just like jizz everywhere. Yeah, please don't tear it. That sounds awful. I get up for 1 second and come back to clit staircases. Yes. Clitosaurus Rex. Clitoris Rex. Or you'd always play video games. Hey-o! Okay. So the crayons spill all over her lap. You okay?
My forehead.
Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori.
But it hurts.
Just do it for a second.
Suggestive!
Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Why is she spreading them like that? Clit risk? No. Oh my goodness. Bad King Clit. What is chat today? What am I today? I've done this. I'm not gonna blame you guys. Not entirely. Clit specs. Now I'm imagining little spectacles, like really like old-timey round, like the ones that sit right on the bridge of the nose and just are right here, like granny glasses on a clit. Like right at the top. Chicken shades? What are chicken shades? Now I'm thinking of a lampshade that has chickens on it. Or 4 chickens. Like drunk chickens. Chicken shades. Little sunglasses for chickens? Wait, why? Why? Giganotosaurus, which literally means big bad lizard. Nice. Alright, Sayori slowly releases her hands from her head. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice.
Bobbery.
Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do.
You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn.
Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay?
Okay.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. You can drink it after! But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. I'm so very aware of the fact that I say crayon now. Like, it's not that I didn't realize beforehand. You know what's weird, though? Think about the word tree. It's spelled T-R-E-E, but you say it tree, with like an aspirated C-H. Ch. Tree. You don't say tree. Tree. Or like most people don't say tree. That blew my mind when I was in linguistics class. Think about sugar. Sugar doesn't bother me as much. But it's just, we say tree because making a T and an R sound one after the other it's harder. Tree. Like, I can say it if I really focus. Tree. Tree. Or like dragon. Yeah, it's like with J, like dragon. Yeah, exactly. But I think about that often. Tree. Ch. Sorry for the massive link? It wasn't that big. Oh! What the fuck? I've never seen chicken sunglasses in my life! Oh shit, I alt-tabbed. Oh fuck. I can't see the text. And it's frozen again. Fucking A. Alright, let's quit the game again! Stop making me alt-tab! No more alt-tabbing. No more alt-tabbing. You're gonna make me freeze the game. Don't post things in chat. Stop it! No, feel free to post them, but if you want me to see them, you gotta put them in Discord so I can see it later. I gotta focus on being a thirsty high school boy, yes. Do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. JP, fuck you. What did I literally just say? Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot! Sorry, I forgot. Aaron earned an iron urn. Oh yeah, I've seen that before. Earn. I'm just like, what is that? Earn. I was just like, what is that? Aaron earned an iron urn. That's so good. Alright, how hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Bowbury? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh? What do you mean? Eh? Eh? Leaf, you missed so many ehs. You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did, but sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? That's a weird anime trope that I don't understand. Like, I understand small, like a small one-time thing that someone did for someone else, and then one person having that be really meaningful and they remember that, but something that they consistently did and is just part of their personality. Like, you don't have to remember a specific time and just be like, oh yeah, I did do that. Sounds like A in Canada. Sometimes. Eh? But me and Leaf have an eh? And then if you're in an anime, it's eh? In one of the northern accents in England, tin is a statement. What does that mean? Anyway, yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time, too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. That logic is faulty.
Bowbury, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart.
Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. I feel like the game is really trying to get me with Sayori. Not Tintin? Tin. It isn't in the tin. Question mark? I'm not like that. I'm crusty and antisocial. I'll stab a bitch. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long.
Really? Maybe you're right. Bowbury, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever?
Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up.
I'm so happy.
Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her.
I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way.
Not if I hide it under my bangs.
Sayori hops to her feet.
Ah!
She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. Tin, tin, tin. Oh, that makes more sense to spell it that way, Mama Meat Boy. All right, JP. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you I hope you have a good sleep. Have a good day tomorrow. We'll see you another time.
Have a good one. Goodbye.
I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back into the club room. Tin, tin, tin. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start with sharing our poems. Eh? Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed?
Uh-huh. I have it right.
Eh? Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Balbury. Well, Sayori, I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. There's another pronunciation thing. Poem versus poem. I definitely say poem. 2 syllables. I don't say poem. Poem. Alright, let's go with Natsuki first. I'm gonna save Yuri for last because I like her best. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey! What makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment? Ahaha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience! Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Was it all about lust and jizz? Eh, you think so? Yeah. Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. I swear the game just wants me to go for Sayori. Cran mayonnaise poem. Cran mayonnaise poem water fountain. Cran crew. And don't you say pecan as well? Do we just pronounce everything the same way? But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggling, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Natsuki's being naughty. Yeah, I mean, it is gross. Liking spiders is gross. But if nobody loves spiders, then who's gonna get near them to get rid of them for you? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. No! Stop! No! Jumping is are the worst. No, disgusting. Ugh, janky Jeffries. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And if it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Oh, sorry, that was me. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. I don't. Is anyone here like me and you don't? 'Cause I sure fucking don't. It's gross. She's gross. We're not friends. Oh, that chat spam's funny. Stop talking about spiders! But yeah, I'm not ashamed or embarrassed or worried about what other people think about stuff that I like. I just am. And if people make fun of me or think less of me, then they get yeeted! Fuck that shit. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. Unless it's spiders, in which case, you nasty. At least I can relate to that. Minecraft loves them. The only spider that I can really handle is like Broodmother from Dota. I think she's a pretty cool character, actually. But like real life spiders, I've gotten a lot better at dealing with them, but I don't like them. I think they're really gross. And if I have to deal with them too close up, then I start gagging. I can deal with daddy longlegs, or the ones that I call spindle spiders. Their bodies are shaped like this, and their legs are just kind of really long offshoots. Anything that doesn't look like a cartoon, just like, no. They're cool and cut. They could fuck you up. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important. This is really not a literature club. This is really a writing poetry club. Or at least a writing club. Yeah, I don't think they're cute. I'd rather take the bugs. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Let's go Sayori, I guess. Barbary, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. This one's about sex and boners and jizzing. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so...
Eh? No way! Not even Natsuki?
Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that.
What do you mean?
Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Excuse me, game, stop trying to fucking railroad me! Into dating Sayori. I'm not into her.
Eh? Wah.
Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're really good, you're a really expressive person. And I want to express my jizz onto your chest! Take it! If you want it. It's a branching story. We haven't gotten any choices yet, though. It's poem behind cupcake. No spoilers. I saw the tags and there were lots of warnings. I'm sure stuff is gonna happen, but please do exclamation point spoilers and shh. Or the only thing we've chosen is poems. But don't explain things to me. Don't tell me things. Don't set up expectations. Shh. Don't foreshadow things. Let the game happen. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? That's why I wrote about jizzing. That's my own stupid life. I'm a horny teenage boy. Boobs. Give boobs. Touch butt. But somehow you make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Oh god, let's not talk about that. Fucking hate cooking. So, I relate to Sayori a lot that in the fact that she's hungry all the time and she takes pleasure in little things. Catastrophe, how you doing? I want to express my jizz onto your chest. Take it, if you want it. Yo, that's classic. Simon, you want me to show my boobs to all these fine people? Well, if you insist.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
Boobies in your face!
There are the jaunty ladies swaying to and fro. I know I did it right this time. They're very happy to be here. To see the light of day. They're thrilled to see you. They're in fact so delighted that they're swaying back and forth just for you. Okay, oh fucker dicker. Oh fucker dicker. I hope this didn't freeze. I accidentally clicked instead of doing my shortcut. So yeah. Yes! Okay, it didn't freeze. It just doesn't like it when I alt-tab. That's a good swear. I like it. I like it too. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time.
Eh?
I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head.
Hey, I'm not a kid, you know.
Are you sure about that?
Maybe.
Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands.
Hey, Balbury, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it.
Huh? Why?
Because, well, I really like boners and jizz. And I want to read about it during my special time. My special alone time. It's the first time you've written something for me.
I didn't write it for you!
Ehehe.
Sayori, you're completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home.
Really?
Snap.
Ah!
I broke my pencil. With her thick-ass thighs clenching. Or just like her fingers like this. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking, because she thinks I'm gonna go for that upskirt.
I'm a little clumsy today.
Let's sit down, Sayori.
Yeah.
I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem.
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that.
I'm gonna have to start writing about... Popero. Hello. Welcome. Yes, links are allowed as long as you're not violating Twitch TOS. And give us context if you would.
But it's not as good as yours.
Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go.
Oh, do they now? Like exploring a dark cave. Uh-huh, yes, go on.
Discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. No, not that word! No! Digging and digging,
Scraping and scraping.
I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed.
You've been jerking off too long, girl. You gotta get out more.
My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
Hey, Kev. Oh, man, you missed a lot today. You missed a lot. That's tame. Very tame. Based on what we've said and talked about today, this is nothing. From boners to crayons, welcome to the channel. Yeah, exactly. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write... Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah! Writing's the best! Yatta! I'm gonna keep writing until I die!
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, I'm gonna take a very brief break here. I need more water. I need to finish my sandwich. No, this one is definitely not banned. There's very few games that are banned on Twitch, actually. Anyway, I'll be right back. You're gonna have to listen to the music because I'm not alt-tabbing.